Are we recording?
I think we're recording.
Hi. Are these all 12th graders? Civic
I
students,
think
right?
they're all 12th graders.
Okay, cool. Hi, 12th grade civic students.
We are so excited to work with you this semester, quarter 3 and quarter 4. Some of you might just be with us for quarter 3, but maybe you can stick around for quarter 4 as well.
My name is Mr. Berman,
I'm Miss Vidal.
and we're both your history teachers because we're co-teaching the history classes, which we think is super cool. Sorry if it's confusing. The good news is that means that you can connect with either one of us for anything related to the class. And we think that's cool because that way you have two people that you can reach out to. What we wanted to do is show you how quarter 3 and quarter 4 are going to be different for your history class, and give you a couple of tips on how to be successful in both of those settings. I'm going to see if I can make this little guy smaller. There we go. Pop you up there.
Nice. So the first thing to know is just that quarter 3 is going to be pretty like standard edgenuity, moving through the content without a ton of non-edgenuity content, because there are all these really cool projects associated with civics that we really want to do with all of you, and we just didn't want to overcomplicate it for you or for us trying to integrate everything into edgenuity. So I'm sure if you've been with us for this is your second year with us, you know that edgenuity can be finicky. It doesn't always lend well to
Flexibility.
Exactly.
On the other hand, if it's all lined up and all you got to do is click on that next thing and move through it, you can kind of like knock it out. Although we will show you some tricks that you can use for our course that'll make edgenuity go easier. Big picture though, quarter 3 right now, it's all on edgenuity. Quarter 4, we'll talk to you about what that looks like, but it'll be on a program called Canvas, and it'll be project based where you're then doing projects with us. Okay, so really quickly, I am currently impersonating a student on edgenuity. And so this is what it looks like when you log in. And we wanted to show you quickly the civics class. This is where we're going to be posting this video. And a couple of things we wanted to show you. When you get to a new lesson and you click on this little plus button or on this purple kind of dark blue banner, you get what's called guided notes. You might have seen these before. Maybe you've been shown them. Maybe you've used them. Maybe you haven't. We really want to encourage you to use them this quarter and also use them using that Kami feature. So I just clicked on open with Kami, or that little purple K button. What this allows me to do is it allows me to edit these text boxes with my own writing. And so while I'm watching the videos in edgenuity, I can be taking notes on these guided notes. Now you have this situation where you might be like trying to tab back and forth. What you might find is that you can do this fancy side-by-side screen if that works for you.
What's the commands you just hit?
It's different on Chromebooks.
Oh, I see.
On Chromebooks, it's Alt and then bracket, and then Alt and the other bracket. The brackets are just above the Enter key. And then you can get them side by side like that. If that's like weird and not working, not a big deal. You could also, like watch the edgenuity video like on a different device or on your phone or something. But we really want to encourage you to do this side by side note taking, because when you get to the quizzes and the unit tests, you'll find that all of the answers for those quizzes and unit tests are on your guided notes, which makes it super easy. Do you want to tell them about the emoji debacle?
Yeah, so I was trying to make it a little more fun and add some emojis to like signify like, oh, this is like an important assignment, because some of what you're going to do is going to like connect to these standards that we're going to go into greater depths with the projects. But what happened was I put in the emoji and it worked. I saved it and I saw the emoji, and then it turned into question marks. So that is on me, and it will not let me delete the question marks. So when you
I'm not laughing at Ms. Badal. I promise. Yeah. I just think it's funny that we have question marks where it says unit test. But the important thing is that when you see the question marks, that means that you really need to focus on those assignments, because those are the assignments that are going in the gradebook. Right. It's going to be every unit test. You'll see we'll have these little question marks next to them. There's also a couple of projects later on, like this writing workshop also has the little question marks next to it. Those are going to be all the assignments that are going in your grade book for quarter 3. Does that mean you shouldn't, do the quizzes? Well, no, you have to do the quizzes because you have to move through all the quizzes to get to the unit test. What it does mean is that if you get a low score on the quiz, just think of it as practice. Don't worry about trying to redo it. Learn from what you got wrong, but then focus on the unit test.
Exactly.
The last thing is our small group schedule is Friday at
12:15.
12:15.
Yeah, required on Fridays because the way that our schedule is set up, that is the time that we will be able to give you our full attention. And if you have other questions, email us. We will set up one-on-one meetings. We will set up like groups of 3 of you. Like if we need to find alternative times to meet, we will do that. But Fridays will be the most important. That'll be when we all come together and check in and just recalibrate, because a lot of this work, again, since Edgenuity, it's pretty independent, but that doesn't mean we need to do it alone.
Yep. Check your Google Classroom for the link to the small group schedule, also for contact information for the both of us. Quick plug for texting us with questions. If you're in Edgenuity and you have a question, or whatever it might be, just take a picture of it and send us a text. You can also do a screenshot and send us an email. But I found that students are more easy with text messages because they can just take a picture of it and then send us, and we can get back to you really quickly. All right. Have a wonderful start to the quarter, and we will see you on Fridays.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.